my shadow. Hello everyone, my name is Johnny, Johnny from Kiwani, and I'm coming at you live just outside of Kiwani at a park. And I'm here today to talk to you about parks. No, I'm here today to talk to you about theater and why I do theater. So, my bachelor's degree is in theater, which just means I got real in debt real quick and got to do a lot of theater. I got to act like a silly little man on stage several times, and then they said, hey, here's a degree, go out there and do it more. And I was like, thanks for the debt, I will. And I have been. That's what I'm doing right here. Actually, I'm at the park and I'm researching different plays that I can do and direct next year at the high school, so that I can do a fall play again. I did a show, Peter and the Starcatcher, last year, which was a blast, and the kids were phenomenal, and it was so much fun to do, and it was a great experience. And now I'm here at the park, sitting at a bench, and I'm reading this play, and I'm like really trying to figure out why I do this. Like, why this is like a reflection moment for me. I'm like looking into the mirror and being like, why do I theater? And something hit me like right off the bat. It's the only place in the world that yes and is the primary conversation you have with another person. And what I mean by that is improv totally utilizes the fundamentals of theater in a really quick environment, in a really quick way. It's saying yes and to any suggestion that comes your way and building off of it with your own talents and treasures and what you can bring to the environment. So if somebody says, I'm an astronaut and I'm trying to chase a chicken, you're like, yeah. And I'm the chicken. Sure, let's go for it. You know, that's what theater really is it's taking somebody's ideas, accepting them, appreciating them, and then building on them with your own. That was the first time I experienced that in my life, was getting into a spot where everybody around me, even though that they were like older upperclassmen, or they were older than me, or they came from different backgrounds, they all said, yep, you've got an idea, let's take your idea and let's go with it. And it's funny that I said chicken, because the very first show I ever played, I was a chicken. I played a page to a king, and then also that page to the king became a chicken because he was under a spell of some sort. So it all starts off from being a chicken. That's where this all came from. But I remember when I bowed as a chicken for my first show, and I looked out into the audience, and there was so much acceptance and love and appreciation for the art, but also just for kids out there being themselves and trying something new. And that's where I got hooked. That's when I was like, I have to keep doing this. This is my life. This is what I want to keep doing. So from then, I have been doing nothing but theater, while also eating and breathing and stuff, but mainly theater. Like eating and breathing in the theater is all I do. That and acting. So it's something that's so special, and I think that if you've ever been in theater, you understand like why we do this craft. And it's beyond the acceptance and the environment of acceptance. It also tells a story of acceptance. And there are a lot of challenging scripts out there that deal with really hard topics and really powerful images and tell really beautiful stories, because it's the truthful environment where there's no editing. There's no limits, there's no ratings. It's just art at its finest, at its most simple form, and it's humanity expressing it. Boy, that got deep, didn't it? Boy, that just really, I just dug that as deep as I could go. And but that is really how I feel. I mean, yeah, it is cheesy. Yeah, it is, it seems like a really superficial answer to why I do what I do, but if you know me and you know the experience of theater, you know how true that is. That this is what I love to do, and it's what I want to continue to do. In my future, I want to become a theater arts professor, and I want to teach adults and almost adults on what it means to create art for others, and not for yourself necessarily. I mean, there's so much that you can bring to the story, but this truthfully is about a story you can tell someone else's story, or whether that is your own story, that's also important. But what you can do with the wonderful tool that is theater. So that's what I'm thinking about, what shows to do next year. So if you do have a suggestion of a show that you love to be in, or that you just totally adore, that you were a part of growing up, share it. Put it in the comments below. Let me know what ideas you have. It has been an absolute dream come true to do theater with the people that I've been able to do theater with so far, and I know it's going to be a dream come true in the future. And I know that once I figure out what show this is for the fall play next year, I'm going to find it to be a dream too, but right now it's a nightmare because I don't know what show to do. I have some ideas, but we'll see what comes from that. So I hope that some of you have also experienced the joys of theater and connect with those ideas as the area of acceptance, the area of support and appreciation for stories that need to be told. I have nothing else to say, mainly because I need to start reading this play. So let me know your ideas, and I will see you on the flip side. Do people say that? I don't know. Have a good one. Trees. I'm here at a park, and I'm going to talk about why I do theater, because it's fun.